Eala braces for pivotal Sunshine Swing opener in Indian Wells. Fresh off a breakthrough run in the Middle East, Eala now turns her focus to the bright lights of the Sunshine Swing, determined to sustain the momentum she built in Dubai. The 20-year-old Filipina wrapped up her Middle East campaign in style, powering her way to the quarterfinals of the Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championships. That impressive showing in a WTA 1000 event propelled Eala to a career-high world number 31 ranking, a historic leap that also secured her a seeded spot in her next big assignment. Now, the stage shifts to the BNP Paribas Open in Indian Wells, one of the most grueling and talent-stacked stops on tour. For the first time in her young career, Eala cracked the cutoff to be seeded in a prestigious tournament, earning not just recognition but also a coveted first round bye straight to the round of 64. But the desert presents a different kind of test. One major storyline in her projected path is a possible third-round showdown with world number 4 Coco Gauff. The American star dominated their recent meeting in Dubai, using her power and athleticism to shut down Eala's rhythm. Should that rematch materialize in the California desert, it would offer the Filipina a chance at redemption and an opportunity to prove she can make the necessary adjustments against one of the sport's brightest stars. Yet even clearing that hurdle would not guarantee a smooth sailing onward journey. Waiting in the wings could be another elite test in Jasmine Paolini in the quarterfinals, a top 10 player whom Eala defeated during the round of 32 of her inspired run in Dubai. That breakthrough win showcased her poise and tactical maturity, but replicating it on the slower, more physically taxing courts of Indian Wells would demand another level of discipline and execution. All of this will unfold with the Miami Open fast approaching. The Miami stop carries added weight for Eala, as she is defending significant ranking points from last year's historic semifinal appearance. If she falls short of matching that run, a rankings dip becomes a real possibility. That reality makes Indian Wells more than just the first leg of the Sunshine Swing, it is a critical buffer. A strong showing in the desert would not only reinforce that her Dubai breakthrough was no fluke, but also provide breathing room ahead of a pressure-packed Miami outing. For Eala, the mission is clear: build on her momentum, embrace the challenge of facing the elite, and turn this stretch of the season into a defining chapter of her young career. And the good news: the whole country will once again be on her side. Sunlight, sand, and serve, Eala's crucial Indian Wells moment. The desert sun glints off the white tennis courts at the Indian Wells Tennis Garden in California, an arena both unforgiving and unforgettable. For 20-year-old Filipino tennis sensation Eala, these courts represent a future unwritten, bursting with possibility and pressure in equal measure. As the Sunshine Swing gets underway, a signature stretch on the WTA Tour that includes Indian Wells and the Miami Open, Eala stands at a crossroads, poised to affirm her rapid rise or confront the fragile realities of elite tennis. The trajectory: momentum meets mayhem. Just weeks earlier, Eala electrified the tennis world during the Middle East Swing. Her quarterfinal run at the Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championships wasn't merely a deep run, it was a statement. She dispatched top-tier opponents, including a stunning victory over world number 8 Jasmine Paolini, showcasing a maturing all-court game and undeniable confidence. The result? A career-high WTA ranking of number 31, historic for a Filipino athlete. That ranking didn't just offer bragging rights. It earned her seed status at Indian Wells, a privilege that grants a coveted bye into the second round of one of the sport's most prestigious tournaments outside the Grand Slams. To many, this is the moment where her talent must translate into consistency. Indian Wells, the fifth major. Often dubbed the fifth Grand Slam, the BNP Paribas Open at Indian Wells is more than another dot on the calendar. With a 96-player field stacked with WTA heavyweights, world number 1 Aryna Sabalenka, number 2 Iga Swiatek, number 3 Elena Rybakina, and American star Coco Gauff, the desert event is a crucible for greatness. Eala's path here begins with a first match advantage, but the next rounds promise fierce battles. A potential rematch with Gauff, who handed Eala a dominant win in Dubai, lurks in the third round if Eala navigates her opening clash. This narrative isn't merely competitive. It's psychological. Can Eala adapt, adjust, and evolve against an adversary who has the upper hand? Such matchups are the make-or-break moments for young stars, tests that define careers. Beyond the baseline, pressure and possibility. What makes this phase of Eala's journey uniquely poignant is what lies beyond this tournament. The Sunshine Swing isn't just a doubleheader, it's a pressure cooker. Following Indian Wells comes the Miami Open, where she's not just competing, but defending significant ranking points from her historic semifinal run last year. Rankings are the currency of professional tennis. Each match won or lost is an exchange of value. Fail to defend points, and the rankings, hard-earned over months of triumphs, can slip overnight. This reality adds a strategic layer to Eala's plan for Indian Wells. A strong showing isn't just momentum, it's insurance ahead of Miami. For Eala, who has already captured hearts in the Philippines and beyond, the stakes are simultaneously personal and historic. Her rise represents a beacon for Asian tennis, a testament to relentless dedication in a sport historically dominated by Europe and North America. The doubles story, teamwork under the sun. While much focus is on singles, Eala also competes in doubles, partnering again with American Iva Jovic. Doubles may not carry the same spotlight as singles, but it's a chance to sharpen instincts, refine net play, and build resilience. Facing an established pair like Haley Baptiste and Yelena Ostapenko in the round of 32 also adds a tactical twist. Doubles tests different muscles, physical and mental, requiring communication, split-second decisions, and synergy. It's an additional proving ground for a player whose all-round development is accelerating. Identity and expectation, heartbeats of a nation. In the Philippines, Eala's ascent isn't merely about tennis scores. She embodies dreams, a nation's pride poised on every serve, forehand, and sprint across the court. From Manila's raucous cheers to international acclaim, her journey is a narrative threaded with emotion and cultural significance. She carries that weight, but with apparent grace. Her reflection on her memorable Middle East swing revealed both humility and joy. Eala spoke of the privilege of competing and the connection she feels with supporters who see reflections of themselves in her battles. This bond between athlete and audience deepens pressure but also provides intangible energy. When a whole country rallies behind you, the stakes are high, but so is the inspiration. The psychology of breakthroughs. At 20, Eala is already seasoned by elite competition, from WTA finals to major upsets. But the Indian Wells Challenge is different. It's a transition moment, from rising talent to established contender.